Let's see, +7, so that's 3, 10. All right, the arrow slams home somewhere along the dog's right rib cage, and it lets out a yelp. But thankfully, it hit it and not you, Halfling, just barely. And then the other two, Verve, it misses. The second one is going to hit either 1 through 5. I hit the dwarf. 6 through 10. I hit the dog. 3. I hit the dwarf.
No, you do not. I interpose my shield.
Nice.
I gain an advantage.
Can you do that with a buckler? I think you have
Alright, so
to...
I'm using my last fortune point to re-roll my broken test against the wolf. Because it's bigger than me and coming at me.
Cool, go for it. I gotta check a rule anyway.
So nice being on the other side of this bullshit set of rules.
Shield. Where the fuck is the shield rule?
Because this is what stopped all my gunshots in Ben's camp.
I thought you had to have shield too. Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's what I'm checking.
I don't think so.
No, you have to have shield 2.
Oh, okay, never mind. Then it doesn't.
Okay. That being said, you're pretty fucking tough. But let's see, it rolled. It was a 9. So that's. You take 10 damage to your head.
Okay, that does hurt. I am not that tough. I have no armor. Remember?
Well, he rolled a 9. What do you want?
I keep subtracting like 1 more than I'm supposed to. My math is just off today.
All right. You hear the Ungors laughing and speaking casually in their British tongue as they come waltzing around the side. Wrist, you're up.
Alright, cool test versus fear.
Is that what you just passed?
No, that was because it double moved at me.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Aggressively for fear, and then I failed that, so it was versus broken.
Gotcha.
And I
All right.
could not be broken.
Nice.
All right,
You're no
so I'm
longer afraid.
feared.
You've already killed one of these. How hard can a second be?
And this one's pre-hurt.
It is.
I take courage in knowing that it's hurt already.
And you've got some lovely advantage that'll help you out.
Alright, so I fail by 1.
You failed by 1. Okay.
They get -10. Oh wait, no, they're not attacking me. Shucks.
It is at minus... Well, you're attacking it, so you get +10 because it's bigger than you.
Yeah, I already added that.
Okay. So it has a dodge of 30, so it fails by 2. You do win, just barely. So there is a difference of 1 in your favor, so that'll be 8 damage. -4. Alright, you bring your cudgel cracking across the beast's face, but it is still snarling and trying to snap at you. Drac, you're up. Oh, yeah, I gotta dodge. Or try to. Yeah, that's gonna be a no. Let's see, you got +1, he got -3. It's a difference of 4, +7 is 11. Yeah, okay. As it lunges for you, you turn it aside with your buckler and bring your axe spinning around and sink it right into the small of the beast's back, severing its spine, and it goes down in a tumble of limbs, slamming into one of the steps before going still.
Drac walks over and stands over Verstad and starts taunting the Ungors to come after him.
Verstad, it's the end of the round. Aztec, are you back?
Yeah.
Okay, take a bleed check.
Okay, so that was a D100.
D100. Don't roll 1 through 10. 90. You're okay. You're still bleeding, but you're okay. Verv, you're up.
I will try and zap the 2 Ungors up here.
Okay. And do keep in mind, anyone... oh, wait, no, you... I think anyone can attempt a heal check as long as they have a bandage.
None of us do.
That's unfortunate.
But I do.
Oh, never mind.
Alright, nice zap. Who were you targeting?
The two Ungors up in the top.
Okay. You may shoot 2 additional zaps.
So then I'll hit the dog in front of the halfling and one of the other Ungors right here.
Or you could shoot the other archer down here.
Uh,
I
So-
think that's too far away.
so you can hit 2 additional targets. So you could hit like both archers and the dog. You only can hit 3 targets total.
Okay, so yeah, I'll hit the 2 archers and the dog.
Okay. Wrist, as the beast brings its tusks boring down on you, attempting to gore them into your soft Pillsbury Doughboy stomach, a snaking bolt of lightning zaps into its head and explodes out its eyeballs in a little flash of lightning before it goes down. And the remainder of the lightning goes smashing into the 2 Ungors standing at the back. So your whip power is a 5, so that's going to be a damage of 10 minus their modifiers. And there are no more dogs, so I can get rid of that.
Question: are any of these
These guys don't have armor. Okay. 3,
Ungors
so that's
wearing any
7. The ones that are melee oriented.
Metal armor.
No. No, all their armor is leather or natural. So he did 10
It has
damage.
to be metal armor.
10 damage minus 3 is 7.
Also,
Strike
zap
5.
is your dart, right?
Yes, that's his dart.
Yeah. So your ability when your lore attribute doesn't affect it.
Correct.
You
Yeah,
arcane it.
lore attribute only applies to arcane spells and maybe lesser spells, but I just
No,
definitely.
it says spells causing damage.
Oh, well then yes, in that
no.
case.
Rules for the attributes themselves say it has to be on an arcane or lore's arcane or lesser spell.
I believe that's correct. But I'll double check right now, just because we can.
Oh, okay. Arcane spells cast from Lore of Heavens are accompanied. Okay. never mind.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, if it says arcane spell, then it has to be spells from that specific lore. Yes, it's arcane only. It's not even lesser anymore, it's just arcane. Oh wait, those are lesser spells are arcane spells.
Yeah, lesser spells are okay.
Okay. Yeah, so lesser spells or lore spells will have your lore attribute, but not petty magic.
Yeah.
Alright, so you definitely fry those 2 Ungors up at the top pretty good. They are smoking from their back fur, but they are definitely still alive. Vertstat, you're still unconscious. Archers.
Do I roll a bleed check?
No, that's at the end of the round.
Okay.
Ooh, that's gonna be close. Nope, that one whizzes right by your face, Verve, but it is very close. Oh, that one will hit you, though. Verve, take... Let's see, that's your left arm again. These guys really like sniping your left arm. You will take 9 damage to your left arm as another arrow thuds into your shoulder. You're getting Boromired over here.
Yeah.
Halfling, an arrow bounces off the step way behind you, like 3 steps behind you. It's not even close. And these guys are going to sprint because they see y'all are no longer engaged. This guy is going to sprint horribly. So instead of moving 16, he's only going to move like 14. No, he only moves 13. This guy... Ooh, this guy's actually super fast. So he will get 16 plus their... Athletics is based on agility, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this guy's going to go 19. And this guy is going to go 13. Alright, Wrist, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna step up to Vertstat with my massive 6 yards of movement. Turn to Drac and say, "Keep them off me for a second!" And I'm gonna take out a bandage and try to wrap up Vertstat's bleeding wound.
Alright. And I will check out exactly... so you will take a dexterity test if you do not have heal.
Alright, I do not have that. Does my advantage apply to this dexterity test?
Yes.
Yes, I will allow it.
Okay.
Advantage applies to all checks, not just
Combat related though. That's kind of a meh one, but that's fine.
Alright, you get rid of a wound. It would have passed anyways.
All right, so
Or not a wound.
bleed. Yeah. So you are no longer bleeding, which means you are no longer blind. Trying to remember how he becomes not unconscious. I think he has to gain a wound.
when all other conditions are removed.
Okay, so you are conscious again.
We're
Vertstat.
still prone though.
Okay.
No, oh wait, hold on. When I get fear, can I just use a resolve to get rid of it and not deal
Yes.
with them?
You can be
broken
you
from
can make
them walking
yourself
closer.
you can make yourself immune to psychology for 1 turn.
That's right. Alright, resolve for 2 rounds.
Okay. Drac, you're up.
I am charging.
Who are you charging?
That
Him.
dude.
Okay. 79, so he fails by 4, and you only failed by 0. So that's a difference. That's a difference of 4, so you'll do 11 damage. Actually, 1 less than that, you'll do 10 damage because he does have a shield.
I gained advantage, most importantly.
10 damage minus armor, so minus 4 is 6. From 12 is 6. All right, your axe carves a thorough cleave across the beast's shoulder, and it roars back at you in some unintelligible tongue. Verv,
And
you're
I
up.
scream Kazook into its face.
Delightful.
Alright, and I lose an advantage because I didn't get any this round.
Correct. Verv, you up?
Okay. Yes.
Thunder and lightning.
Yeah.
Ruh-roh.
Gods above.
You're out of rerolls, aren't you?
Yeah.
Zinch could help you.
That's true. The dark gods would be more than happy to discuss with you, Verv.
Not after what I just did.
Oh no, they're more than happy to negotiate a
No,
settlement.
Verve isn't happy. It isn't willing to after what you just did.
Yeah.
All right, so you are gonna eat a miscast.
And another mutant was born.
Roll, 1.
Don't worry, you won't have to fight all the mutants you create if that happens. So
I mean,
roll a
I like to
d100.
point out, this current fight was started over Aztec's miscast.
This one, yeah.
So karma was swift and vengeful.
Oh yes, the karma of turning wine into water.
There are greater forces at play. Don't worry too much about. Don't feel too bad. Cole, whenever you're ready, roll a d100.
50.
A 50.
It's not a mutant.
Wayward garb. Your clothes. Oh dear. Your clothes seem to rise with a mind of their own and come alive. You gain an entangled condition. Roll me 1d10. A 5. Your clothes are entangling you with a strength of 25.
Great.
Okay,
Have fun.
that's a thing.
Vertstat, you may spend your turn to stand up.
I spend my turn to stand up.
Get a wound back, sir.
Yes, you are back at 1 wound.
Okay.
All right. Ungors, open fire. Miss.
I let Ungor in front of me as a human shield.
Miss. That is a miss. Ooh, very close. Arrows come whizzing by, but all of you remain unscathed. Wrist, you're up.
Am I just not fighting these guys in front of me, or
They weren't aiming at you.
no? I meant like these guys.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I didn't have them on the turn order because they're all going at the same time, but I forgot. Sorry. This one is going to so with that run check, that'd be +2, so 16, 17, 18. He is beelining right for Vertstat. As the Bright Wizard stands up. It's been a rough day for the Bright Wizard. This one is going to work his way around. Won't be a charge, though. He'll just move and attack. And he does get a bonus for surround.
Who do I?
What?
Advantage.
Oh. Very nice. Yeah, you easily turn that aside. So you gain another advantage. And then the one in front of you will swing at you.
I just realized I have like actually been having +1 to these because I keep forgetting to add defensive.
Okay, well, I mean, luckily it doesn't matter too much. Yep, you went. All right, you are able to hold the two of them back with your expert style combination of buckler and axe. Wrist, you're up.
And I charge in to defend Vertstat.
Okay, do you need a cool check for this guy?
No, he made himself immune. Remember?
Oh yeah,
I'm immune until next turn.
gotcha. Cool beans. Go for it.
Alright, so I charge. Is he engaged with Vertstat, or have I gotten to him right before he gets close enough?
I'll allow it as long as Vertstat's committing to fighting that thing.
Yeah.
All right.
I was gonna say, do you Vertstat? Do you commit to?
So you get
fight,
an additional
or leave the halfling up?
you get an additional +20.
Alright, so advantage 3, 40, and then +20, 60. It was necessary.
Yeah.
Oh, that was not a good roll, Mr. Beastman. One sec. Sotek needs his fumble table.
Ooh, yeah.
There it is.
Smacks himself in the
42.
groin.
His maneuver was misjudged. As he's fighting, he flails forward and leaves himself in a very awkward position between the two of you. He will not only suffer a -10 to his next action, but he failed by 7 degrees.
Alright, so 15.
One shot.
I have to do mental math. You said 15? Ben, 15?
15.
Okay. 15 minus 4.
Yeah, 15.
Actually, it'd be -5. It's gonna be because he
To the
gets
chest.
No, that's not right. That's right. All right. You run forward to defend the horribly wounded companion you have, and you bring your cudgel swinging around and slam it into the beastman's chest as he's attempting to parry you aside, and you hear his ribs cracking under the pressure, and it stumbles back, but it is still alive. Drac, you're up.
Swing with the fury of the ancestors at the one that's wounded.
Okay. Ooh, nice 7.
4 degrees, or 4 successful.
Okay, so that'll be a total of 11 minus
Whatever plus whatever
-3
things
is
gives by failing
8
or succeeding.
minus. Okay, so you will win. You tied on success levels, but you still win because you have a better natural skill. And he will only take a little bit of damage. All right, you managed to cut a good slice through his right arm that gets him to scowl, but he's still standing pretty well. Verve, you're up.
Okay, let's try this again. I don't want to move forward to help the dwarf because
Packers
it would
Pumps.
just piss him.
Packers Pumps. Packers Pumps. Packers.
I mean, if you don't hit me in the back of the head again, I probably won't care.
Okay, so
Don't hit me in the back of the head again.
You can target 3 guys.
I will hit those 2 archers that I did before, and then has Drac hit either one of these
Yes.
ungors in front of him?
He's hit the one
I will
directly
hit
in
the
front.
one.
Okay, so you do 9 damage. So the one that you just cut, Drac, you feel your beard bristle as magic tears just past your body, slamming into the Ungor, and it lets out a horrible grunting sound as it staggers backwards before collapsing over dead as its body jolts due to spasms. Who are the other 2 you hit?
And the 2 archers up top.
Okay, and you did 9 minus 4 is 5. All right, and a double whammy. The lightning surges out and slams into both of them at the same time, and they have enough time to let out these horrible cries before the lightning tears a open wound through both of their chests, and they slam in synchrony down to the ground as smoking husks. Verdstat, you're up.
All right. Just recently not blinded. He will take a look at the beastman in front of him and take a swing with his staff.
Oh, you have an additional fatigue condition since you got rid of all your bleed conditions.
Okay. So is that minus 20 to all checks?
Correct.
You taking minus 10 all your checks this session?
Yep.
To most of them, yeah.
I totally forgot, so I was wondering if...
What could be the cause?
We established this at the start of this game.
Oof.
He still hit.
Did he? Yeah, he did.
Got plus 20 because he's surrounding him.
Yeah, you do get an additional plus 20.
So
Okay,
that's
so
3.
3. Yeah.
So 9 damage against... Alright, you bring your staff swinging around and slam it into the beastman's right side, and it pitches head over heels from the force of the blow and lands with a resound smack on the hard ground and lets out a rasping breath before going still. This beastman, the one with the bows, kind of looks at the way the tide is turning and decides, you know what? I should probably go. And he takes out a he snarls at the lot of you before putting his upcoming arrow away and loping off into the forest. This one, though, continues fighting. Dwarf, roll a parry. You do parry. Wrist, you're up.
All right. I will turn to face the one. Move. I'm going to, well, first determine whether or not I'm scared of it. Because I have to do that now. All right, I'm not scared.
It was resolve well spent.
Yep.
I shall walk forward and scream at it obscenities about how hungry I am and it's messing up me getting home for pie, and I'm gonna shout and say I'm gonna kill it, and I'm gonna try to intimidate it to make it scared of the halfling.
This will be interesting.
Work.
I
Damn it.
have -2.
Come on.
No.
Could feel worse.
As its eyes fall upon you due to the shouting, that you almost see this cruelty and animal intellect putting together very simple blocks in its head as it seems to draw its attention to that you might be the easiest target still standing.
Meanwhile, Drac tries to put an axe in its face.
Alright, I lose my advantage.
Oh yeah, that's true. And it gains an advantage because that was opposed. Alright, You win by 4. 4 success levels.
Okay. That is
3
probably
success levels.
10 damage.
Okay. He will definitely feel that, but he is still standing. 10 minus 4 is 6.
Drax reminds him that the halfling may be smaller, but the dwarf's still in his face and is angry.
Verv, you're up.
Okay. I blow it apart.
Yeah, you do.
No one messes with our halfling.
All right, finally having had it and realizing that the final opponent is standing before you, you cry out and throw both of your hands forward, and there is another loud, ear-rumbling thunderclap as a bolt fires off and just straight out decapitates the Ungor, obliterating its head, leaving a smoking, headless stump as the beast's body keels over.
Drax spits on it and then begins dragging all the bodies away from the sacred spot.
All the beastmen are dead.
I will sit down on the steps and breathe heavy and clutch at my arm.
Anyone who was wounded by a beastman or warhound, take a endurance check.
Modifiers.
No modifiers. You do not get your advantage.
I reroll that.
Including my fatigue, right?
Including your fatigue, yes.
Okay, I'm fine.
What a boss.
What?
Birdstat, remove a fatigue condition as you aspire to greater things.
We need to get Verstat's toughness higher.
Cole, just because I should have checked this, roll a strength check real quick.
Strength check?
Yeah, just do it. Okay, you still would have won. I forgot you were still entangled by your clothes.
Oh, yeah.
But
Right.
it's okay, you beat them.
Not all that.
And they have gone back to behaving.
Oh, do you have instinctive diction now, Cold?
No, I don't get that till next.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a very high tier ability.
Yeah, so Drac is dragging all the bodies away from the holy place.
Okay, that should be easy for you.
So
Yeah,
Verstat will
Telling Verstat to fill the bowl so we can leave. And to not bleed in it.
Verstat will spit out some blood and then kneel down next to the water with the bowl in his hand and begin to fill it up.
All right, as your hand makes contact with the water, your hand feels so much better. So much, like the blood all washes away, bubbles away into nothing, and as you pull your hands back with the bowl now full, you notice that your hands they look better and cleaner than they have ever looked in your waking memory, and you feel awesome.
Do they look injuries like repaired?
Yeah. All the cuts that were on them are mysteriously gone. Oh, did anyone fail their endurance check?
Yep.
Yes, I did.
Verv, gain a... hold on. No. Verv, you have a... If I could find it.
Oh, infection thing.
Yes, you have an infection.
Okay.
I think that gives you a festering wound is what it gives you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so you have a wound you can't heal until you get proper medical attention. So it basically reduces your max wounds by 1.
Alright, once Drac is finished removing all the bodies, he looks to Verstat and say, "It's full, then let's get out of here."
Alright, so I will check for
Track.
Packer's pox in a moment, which is
You
a
think
disease they might
we
get.
would taint the spring by taking a bath?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And he will pick up the bowl and leave.
Make sure you
Even
sure
you're the
you-
goddess of power now.
make sure you take some of the water in the.
The bowl is
Don't-
full. It is
Bowl's full. Yeah.
it is very heavy, but remains the same encumbrance value.
Careful where you walk. You don't want to
Oh,
slosh it all out, so we have to come back.
For the time your hands were in the pool, Vertstat, gain a wound.
Yeah.